To be real, it might be time to just let it go, bro. Yeah, it might be time. To be real honest with you, I really don't know how to start this video off. I don't, really and truly. Um, Discrimination is how I'll start it off. And I'm not just talking about black and white, although it does play a part, but I'm talking about hair discrimination. And specifically, these locks, right? Locks. And this is how like locks can kind of impact your job search. And it's something that's not often talked about enough, but it's very real. That is a real thing. I've personally faced it, and I know many of you have too. I know there's a lot that can't relate, but if you've been rejected for something like that or appearance, stick around. Stick around, because I had to deal with it too. I'm gonna start with my personal experience. So I know a while back, I don't know if you guys remember or nobody pays attention, but I applied to a job, and what the job was photography, and it was a photography gig. I was really excited about it because, like I said, I talk about skills that you need to have that you could work on for your own business, and make money, help other people make money, or use as a career, or all three, right? And for me, it was photography. For the longest, I was in like music videos. I was shooting music videos for a couple artists out here. I was doing vlogs, like, they'll do shopping vlogs. I would go with them, vlog their whole life pretty much. I was doing a little bit of weddings, but I was trying to get more into like the music video side, vlogging, like cinematography, pretty much, like more deeper than just the music videos, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, just trying to find that eye in like cinematography, and I thought that would be a perfect fit because I would be filming weddings, taking pictures for schools, people who are graduating, stuff like that. And I applied and had all the qualifications. I showed them my file. I had a folder full of pictures that I'd taken, just laid out. The skills they were asking for, you name it. My locks was retwisted, although I need a retwist now. You probably can't tell, but I try to keep myself together. I got a cut, you know. I had this purple velvet sweater on. Under it, I had a button up with a bow tie. I had these clean Tommy Hilfiger dress pants and these purple Hermes loafers. They was suede. They was so crispy. But yeah, needless to say, I came dressed to impress, and thought I was a perfect fit, right? But then, as I got in the interview, I'm a person of energy, right? So I just feel this shift, like, as we're talking, you know, it's weird. It's just like it was damn near like they was just ready to get the interview over with so they can move on with their day, pretty much. That's what it felt like. And then not even, I want to say 2 weeks later, I got a rejection email. It was short and sweet, but lengthy, like word wise, if that makes sense. But how it was worded was just like, it wasn't the typical rejection email. Like it was something way deeper, and I felt it. I honestly felt it. It was, thank you for applying, but we've chosen other candidates. That bull crap, right? And then it was, it was, I think when you get rejected from a job, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with getting rejected. But I think in emails, when you get rejected from a job, I think they should address any of the qualifications that they needed that I didn't have, so I know how to go forward with my next job offer. Do you get what I'm saying? Like they don't offer you anything. They don't put anything in there. They don't mention your resume or things that they didn't like or nothing like that. And instead, it felt like they were telling me I just wasn't the right fit for the job, but that's what it said. But I knew it was deeper than that. I knew it was deeper than that. And when I reflected on it and I sat back, I realized the reason they passed on me and why I didn't see none of that is because it wasn't about my qualifications. It wasn't about my experience. It was about these. It was about these. And they didn't say it outright like that, but I knew. Um, it was a subtle message I had received. And you might as well had just put, we're not hiring. You know, you have dreadlocks. You might as well have just said that. And I'm sure, like I said, it's something that a lot of you can't relate to. And it's kind of tough to admit, but it's reality. It's reality. And you may be asking, like, why does that even happen? Well, well, I there's something called, how can I put it? Unconscious bias in hiring practices. Like, it's like an HR tactic, I do believe. And this is when, like, hiring managers or like whoever's hiring you, recruiters, make decisions based on stereotypes. I truly believe this. And it it's about the professional, what professional looks like, right? Locks in a stereotype situation have a bad rep, right? And it sucks. It sucks because from a person that has had 360 waves spinning, spinning all his life, wants to grow locks, you know, and can't get a job because he has locks. But if he cuts his hair, he has a better chance of getting a job. Slightly. Not much, but the percentage gap opens up. I'm here to tell you, I will never in life cut my locks for a damn job. Never in life. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Stereotype me all you want. Judge a book by its cover all you want. I will never in life, ever, cut my locks for a job. Now, eventually, I will cut them. I just can't bring myself to cut my locks for a job. I shouldn't have to. And when you grow locks, it becomes sacred to you. It's no different than a man that has a beard that's been growing it for years. You'd be hella pissed if I walked up to you and cut that mug, wouldn't you? It's no different. No different. What would be the difference in me having braids? What would be the difference in me having a fro and then get two strand twist? What would be the difference? Because I could take them out. Mm, I just can't. And I know it's hard to believe, but something as simple as hair could be a barrier to getting you hired. But studies show that people with natural hair, including locks, fros, braids, are often perceived as less professional, supposedly. Another stereotype, right? How many NFL players got dreads or locks? How many professors do you know that got dreads or locks? I know doctors with locks. So my hair determines my success. That's what you tell me. Interesting. And unfortunately, that is the bias that comes with it. For years, we've been taught that straight, neat hair is the ideal thing to have in corporate America. It's not these or long hair. That's what's considered professional. With our work performance, it's about conformity. It's not about the skills, it's not about the experience, and it's low key frustrating. It's low key frustrating. And not everybody has thick skin or can emotionally hold their feelings, right? Not everybody's strong like that. And it can impact how people feel. It can. And being rejected from a job is always tough. But it's even worse when you realize you qualify for the position. They just don't like your appearance. Something I can't change, won't change, matter of fact. I just I cannot bring myself to do that. I can't. I can't. Like your hair hits different. Granted, yes, you could grow it back, whatever, but you get a certain attachment with your stuff, you know? Same with a beard. Now, when I do cut mine, the next thing I would want to maintain is a beard. That'll be the next one. And then waves. But as a guy, you always want to have something that you can maintain. Mine was waves. I wanted something different. I moved on the locks. When I get tired of the locks, I'll move on the waves again and maybe even just move on to the beard. We'll see. You know, might even go fro and beard. You know, it just depends. You know?